There's no one quite like a mum. She listens to all of your problems, she gives the best advice, and she's always telling you that you're the most beautiful person in the world. Oh. But these ones are a little bit different.
I am hotter than my daughter.
I think I ooze sex appeal.
But I'm definitely hotter than my daughter.
My mum never got a bra on. She's always got short skirts on, showing half of a bra.
Hi guys!
Don't you wish you looked a bit more like that?
Here at Hotter Than My Daughter, we take mums and daughters who are at war over their style and their lifestyle.
No one believes it's my mum. Everyone thinks, oh, it's your sister.
I'm definitely hotter than you.
Whether it's a mum who's way over the top or a daughter who's old before her time.
That is not right. There's something seriously wrong with that.
We ask a very public jury who should change. Mum, daughter, or both.
That whole ballerina tutu, I'm 12. Oh, God.
Before giving the guilty party the mother of all makeovers. No one's allowed to grow old anymore. Your forehead and your boobs are meant to look the same at 45 as they did at 20. And when it comes to mum and daughter relationships, this can mean big trouble.
Coming up on tonight's show, 3 very different stories. We meet a party-loving mum and her embarrassed teen daughter.
Embarrassing walking next to her with them. You just look like a tranny.
But we're not just here to referee mums and daughters, we're always on hand for any ladies' style disputes. This week, it's a pair of surgically enhanced twins who have become too clone-like for comfort.
If my little boys be able to tell us apart and stop calling you mummy, that'd be nice.
Yeah. First up, there's a cougar loose in Enfield.
I would say that I'm a sexy mum. Most people, as they get older, tend to quieten it down. That really isn't me. It's about being sexy, being out there and still doing it.
Sometimes I go on a night out and my mum gets more attention than I do. I don't know how or why.
The old bird's giving it large.
I do disapprove of my mum snogging guys that are maybe a bit too young, because I just think sometimes, Mum, you're old enough to be their mother.
I remember there was a night out once and we was in some bar and there was 2 guys and we were on some steps. Anyway, I started talking to one of these guys and he was really quite fit. You know, so a bit later on I started snogging him, so I turned around and before I know it, Mum's snogging the other guy.
Kate is very much on board with me. Laura isn't quite as on board with me, and she's a worrier. She worries about me, I think.
Yeah, I think sometimes they are maybe taking the mickey out of my mum, and it's all for sort of a points scoring and that kind of thing with their mates.
Gaynor had Laura and Kate when she was in her 20s. 30 years and 2 divorces later, and Gaynor has found herself back on the dating scene, alongside her daughters, who are also both single. But as Gaynor's got older, her dates have got younger.
Since my separation last year, I found that I was getting a lot of approaches from the younger guys and thought, this can't be right. But then eventually I got sort of worn down and decided to give it a try, and I haven't really looked back since.
My mum dresses now a lot younger.
The baps are out to play in this dress.
I think shorts or hot pants, if you like, will fit someone her age.
Quite a lot of response to the shorts.
I want her to just tone it down a little bit. I suppose I'd like her to be more of a mum.
How hot is my mum? Bloody hot.
Gaynor's youthful sense of style and equally youthful taste in men is dividing opinion with her 2 daughters. I've come to Enfield to see if 2's company and 3's a style crowd.
Ladies, hello! So what's going on? Why am I here?
So Katie, you're pro mum then?
Yes, definitely. Mum's had a rough sort of few years really, so now she's out there enjoying her life and she likes a toy boy or 2. Or a few actually.
Gaynor, me and you, let's go this way. Let's take off his...
Cheers.
Cheers.
Go.
Come on. Okay, Gaynor. So you think everything's fine and dandy. Kate thinks it's a little bit too much but is okay with it. And Laura's just like, no, not with it at all. So who's right?
I don't really think there's a right and wrong. I just think they're just on different pages right now and want me for different things.
Here you go. Who's hotter then? You or your girls?
It depends who's looking.
Okay, good answer. Very diplomatic. I like that. Cheers.
What do you actually think of your mum's style?
She does look like mutton, I think, sometimes.
Oh, that's not going to go down very well.
So what do you think of each other's styling?
She's very casual. You know, I think she dresses quite lazy.
Kate's style over the years has definitely become more flamboyant and more about her personality.
Big word.
And lots of colours, and, you know, considering she's got red hair, I think sometimes she's quite brash in her colours, and I think, oh, well, you know, what are you wearing there, love?
Who then is hotter, you or your mum?
I think that's I think that's a hard one to call.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, in a few years' time, when I get to her,
us.
Heaven forbid,
I might dress a lot quieter
Can I
than.
speak?
Oh, go on then.
Heaven forbid I'm out doing what she's doing, but heaven forbid I'm out doing what she's doing. But at the end of the day, I think
There's only one way though to solve this style battle. Ask Joe Jory. Let's see who I can muster up in a restaurant.
My instant style jewellery will be made up of 5 upstanding members of the great British public. It's up to them and them alone to decide who gets the style overhaul.
Hello lovely people in the restaurant, how are you?
Fine.
Good. So I'm going to introduce to you now Mum Gaynor and her 2 daughters, Kate and Laura.
Look at the legs! Come out! That's worse than mutton dressed as lamb.
Okay, I'm going to ask you now about firstly, Mum.
I do think the shorts are a bit short.
She just needs a total overhaul.
Can you tell me what you think about the daughters' outfits?
Well, the first daughter, I think, out of 10, I can easily give her 9.
The only thing that really shows any character is her shoes.
Marcia, I'm scared to ask, but what do you think about Laura?
Laura's plain. She's too mumsy. As for Kate, sorry Kate, but you look tarty.
It don't really tickle my fancy what she's wearing. It's a bit too tacky.
Okay, jurors, I'm going to ask you to confer now and reach a verdict on who you think should change their look. It's up to you. Go ahead.
Welcome to Hotness Heaven. This is the place where the all-important jury's verdict is revealed and where the guilty party or parties is given a complete style overhaul. Gaynor, Kate and Laura with me now. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Gaynor, have you ever heard of something called a cougar?
Oh yes, I have indeed, yes.
Now, in the definition I found, Gaynor, it said that a cougar is a woman of 40 or over who sexually pursues men at least 8 years her junior.
We may be dating younger men, but we're not out there lassoing them and, you know, holding them up a gangplank and saying, you are going to be my boyfriend. They actually are approaching us. That's what it's about, I think.
Now, to help solve your fashion love triangle, I hit the streets with life-size pictures of you all to see what the public thought of your style. Would you like to hear some of their comments?
We would.
Yeah, go on,
yes, please.
Kate, they said about you that everything is nice, except the dress. And one particular juror said you look tarty.
Shocking.
Laura, they said about you, spot on, really nice, and they give you a 9 out of 10.
Really?
But one juror said that your shoes were the only thing that showed character. Gaynor, they said about you, your top looks good and they like your shoes.
Okay.
Hey. But one particular juror said you look worse than mutton dressed as lamb.
Oh my God.
Have you got their address?
Well, Joe Jory has reached a verdict and made a decision on who they think should change their look. The jury decided that the person or persons who needs to change their style is Laura.
No.
And Gaynor.
Oh, both of us?
Yeah.
Oh, but not me.
And not you. Gaynor and Laura, you've been deemed guilty of fashion crimes and sentenced to a complete style overhaul. See you later.
Bye.
This is where Laura's transformation will happen. Gaynor's will be in another room so they don't see each other. And this is my top style team. Hello, guys.
Hi.
So we've got Mutton Mum and a Mumsy daughter. I think we've got our work cut out for us. Darren, what are we going to do?
Well, with Gaynor, I really want to tone down that blonde and give her a bit more body. And with Laura, just something drastically different.
What about you, Zara?
I think I'm going to go along with Darren and tone down Gaynor and maybe bring up the volume a little bit on Laura.
Kirsty, what about you?
With Gaynor, I'm going to follow their lead, but still keep her sexy and sophisticated. And for Laura, I want to show off that fabulous figure and inject some colour.
Kate, as you know, both your mother and sister were found guilty by our style jury.
Yeah.
And they were sentenced to a complete style overhaul. How do you feel? Are you nervous?
Really nervous, but excited, but I feel anxious and my stomach's doing somersaults.
Well, Laura is ready. Shall we see what she looks like now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Laura, please join us. Whoa!
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you look totally different. Now I'm worried.
Very different. Very, very different.
Yeah.
Mumsy Laura is no more. From mousy blonde to brilliant brunette, Laura will now stand out in any crowd. This bright, bold dress perfectly enhances her lean and leggy figure. But will this dramatic change be too much for Laura?
It's more dramatic than I thought.
Now I'm worried. Would you like to see yourself in the mirror?
Go on, quick, do it.
Come on.
Before she changes her mind.
Oh my God.
So you look different.
Wow.
First thoughts?
Very dark.
Love the dress.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I feel like I've been a bit too out there for you.
The shoes are really nice, a bit high, but they're really nice, and it's just getting used to the hair thing.
Kate, is it nice to see your sister showing off a figure?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, 100%. Makes me look fat though.
Well, as you know, ladies, you, Laura, weren't the only person my style team were working on today.
Nope.
They were also working on your mother. Do you want to see her?
Yeah.
Okay then, Laura, you come and stand here. Gaynor, please join us. Wow.
Wow. I didn't even recognise you there. I didn't recognise her at all.
So, ladies, what about your mum?
Understated.
Too understated.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Kate,
She looks
you're
like Helen Mirren.
Do I look like Helen Mirren?
No, you look more sophisticated.
Right.
All traces of the mutton mum have been removed. Gaynor now has a sexy, sophisticated silhouette. Her hair has been toned down from peroxide yellow to honey blonde, and softer makeup gives Gaynor a younger, fresher complexion. But will she agree?
Right, shall we show you?
We ever come on?
Ready?
Ooh. Let me take all this in for a minute. We love the shoes. That's good. Like the hair. The hair's good. I think I quite like the dress.
Yeah, the dress is good.
Gives
Nice.
you a cracking figure.
Yeah, overall I like it. And I think if I had my full face on, I think I'd look really good.
So, Gaynor, the all-important question. Do you feel hotter than your daughters?
From the waist, from the neck down, maybe.
That's good enough for me. We at Hotter are not just here to help mums and daughters, we're also on hand to settle any style disputes that are causing problems in the sisterhood. Tonight, we have an extreme case of sibling rivalry. Two sisters that not only dress the same, but have also had the same plastic surgery. Oh yes, and they're identical twins.
One of the bad things about being a twin is that you're compared and you know all of your bad points because everyone points them out to you. If there's two of you looking exactly the same, then you are going to get double the attention.
Jo and Kerry's fixation with looking the same started at an early age. Everything from their clothes and hair had to be exactly the same. Even their poses were identical.
Being twins, we use it to our advantage and manage to do lots of jobs.
And their career as twin models meant that looking the same became a necessity.
Which one's you in those ones, if you can work it out? That's you, Kerry.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Having left modelling behind, Jo and Kerry still work together in their beauty salon in Hertfordshire. Now in their 30s, they've taken looking the same to extreme lengths, spending tens of thousands of pounds on exactly the same plastic surgery.
We've had our boobs done, but boobs were definitely my idea. I've had Botox since about 26, and we had our eyes lifted. If you look at our eyebrows are different, and that's how you tell us apart, because mine are thicker than Jo's. They're tattooed.
But the identical look is starting to grow old and is causing trouble for the men in their lives.
Even I can't tell Jo and Kerry apart from behind, because obviously they're the same height and the same hair. So if I haven't got my contact lenses in, I've got to be very careful.
They've always been the same as Kerry from like a really young age, so now's the time to us to look different. Also, for my little boys to be able to tell us apart and stop calling you mummy, that would be nice.
Yeah. Jo and Kerry, hello.
Hello there.
Welcome to my heaven of hotness. Do you think looking the same has been a bit of a security blanket for you both?
Never been used to anything different, really. We're not in the entertainment industry anymore, and basically it's time for a new change, isn't it? I think.
New beginning. So that said, are you nervous?
Yeah, very.
Oh, okay. Well, the style experts are waiting, so off you go.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So, identical and, dare I say it, enhanced twins, Jo and Kerry, are about to become noticeably visual individuals for the first time in, well, their whole lives. Jo, it's time to see the new you. Oh my God, you look phenomenal! To create a defining look, pick a decade. The 50s worked brilliantly for Jo. A plunging neckline and cap sleeves really suit enhanced boobs. And the necktie gives a film noir twist to a smoking red 3/4 length dress. Here is the new you.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah, I love the hair. Very nice. I'm probably not used to so much bright colours, but I quite like it. It's quite different to what I'm used to.
It's so sexy. Blonde with red is amazing.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm pleased. Loving the hair.
Yeah.
Love the hair. Very nice.
So overall, very happy?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Good, I like it.
Can't wait to see Kerry.
And now shall we have a look at Kerry then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, you come here, you stand with me, and we'll see your unidentical twin, her new look.
I can look. Okay, let's go for it.
Kerry.
Wow! Oh my God! Wow, you look really different.
You look amazing. Kerry's blonde clone style has been stripped away and replaced with a warmer brunette look. A stark contrast to her sister. The brown hair complements Kerry's blue eyes, whilst the belted cable knit dress flatters her petite figure. Kerry, here is the new you.
Oh my God.
What are you thinking?
I look really, really, really different, actually. I'm loving the hair.
I didn't realise how much you would suit being a brunette.
I think it makes my eyes look bluer.
It does?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really good. I think they've done a fantastic job, actually. Yeah, I'm really pleased.
So why don't you stand in the mirror together? I know, see how different you look.
Yeah, we don't look like twins anymore, do we?
No. Jo, which out of the two looks do you prefer?
I prefer my hair and Kerry's outfit.
Okay, that's a good one. Kerry, what do you prefer out of the two?
I think they're both good, but in different ways. Yeah.
When it comes to mums and daughters, that relationship can be tricky at the best of times. But when no one wants to grow up, it's a nightmare.
Okay, Amb, I'm off out.
My God.
What's wrong with it?
Why can't you wear something like your friend, like a dress? At least that covers most of you up. It's disgusting, no! The clothes that my mum wears is inappropriate. She needs to dress more like a mum.
I am different to other mums. I'm only 36 years old. Why do I need to start dressing like an old woman?
It's probably one of her favourite outfits. She wears that like clubbing or a party she'll go to. When my friends come round, I feel like it's my responsibility to be like, Mum, it's not like suitable for you to be walking around the house in it. She don't understand how embarrassing it is for me to go out with her in public when she's dressed like this.
Bonkers.
Oh, this is well embarrassing.
No, it's not.
This ain't funny, man.
You're embarrassing walking behind me because it looks silly.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
embarrassing
are.
walking next to you with this. You just look like a tranny.
There is nothing wrong with the hairy wig boots. In 20 years' time, they're probably going to be worth a fortune on eBay.
Lisa's love of funky fashion began as a teenager. She had Amber at 21, and despite being a single mum of two, her youthful taste in clothes is yet to mature.
Shall I try this one on?
No. I like my mum to be wearing longer dresses, a dress that covers all her arms and comes about here on your knees. Two of my close friends have got Facebook and they look in her pictures and think, what's your mum wearing?
I'm a good mum, I do everything right. If I want to dress a little bit sort of like down to earth, then that's up to me.
Some clothes she's got like dresses that are really nice in her, but it's always a challenge to get her in them.
I am hotter than my daughter, but she is a teenager. In about 5 years' time, she will be hotter than me.
So, 15-year-old Amber wants mum to grow up, stop dressing like a teenager, and basically just stop embarrassing her. But I think Lisa's far from ready to hang up those hairy wig boots.
Hello!
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Right, first things first, what are they?
These are the famous hairy wig boots.
Are they like high hairy
Yeah,
wig
really
boots?
high, yeah.
I like this dress that your mum's got on. Are you not a fan of this either? I think she looks pretty normal today.
Today she does, but normally she don't.
Oh really? Why? Where are the outfits?
I've got a cupboard full upstairs.
So I'll tell you what, Mum, you try some outfits on in a minute and I'll come and see. If my mum had that on, I would actually keel over. When Amber's saying to you, Mum, it's embarrassing, do you never think that's too much?
No, never. It's a bit of fun.
And if Amber could wear anything that you wanted her to wear, what would she wear?
I would like to see her in just something a bit more girly and colourful.
Not this.
You know, no. Maybe when she's older, when she's old enough to be wearing sort of stuff like this, you know, she could be wearing stuff like this. So I'm going to keep it all in the cupboard just in case.
What can I say? I think it's pretty obvious who needs a style overhaul. But will the jury agree?
The hairy wig boots are on trial, so we're better to judge them than a hairdresser's.
Right, lovely people in a hairdressers, I need your opinion on these two ladies, okay?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
This is Mum Lisa, and this is daughter Amber.
Wow.
Yeah. She's got a fantastic figure.
Yeah, I agree.
She's really in good nick.
I love her play with colors. Obviously she does have a nice body. However, woo! That whole ballerina tutu, I'm 12. Oh god.
Amber is saying that her mum dresses like a teenager. Would you agree?
Yeah. And she's
clearly overcompensating for her mum.
I would say just enjoy being 15 a bit more.
She's got a great haircut, nice stylish little cut there. It's just she's only young once and she might as well make the most out of it.
Jury and hairdressers, it's now time for you to confer and need a verdict on whether you think it should be Mum Lisa or daughter Amber. Or will you make over both? Lisa and Amber, hello ladies.
Hello.
How are you feeling today?
Oh, a little bit nervous but excited at the same time.
Would you like to know what your jury said about you? Lisa, the jury said about you, you have a great figure.
Thank you.
Which is fabulous.
Public.
But they'd hate their mum to dress like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
And one particular juror said they wouldn't be seen dead in that outfit.
Each to their own.
Amber, they said, you look like you're a really nice girl. You got a really nice smile and really nice haircut. But they did say that you're only young once, so it's a shame to waste it in baggy clothes.
I don't mind their opinions.
I actually agree. That's what I have been saying all along.
So, the jury have decided the person who needs to change their look the most is Lisa.
I've never really changed my look, so it'd be a challenge.
Well, the decision has been made, Lisa, so please make your way next door because the style experts await you. Okay. Off you go.
Thank you. Ooh.
Transformation has definitely started, hasn't it?
You're obviously quite aware how Amber feels about your boots and your outfits.
I do understand that at her age, you know, I suppose I could be a little bit of an embarrassment. You know, so, you know, I've agreed to do this and compromise with her.
Do you think your new look will strengthen the relationship?
Yeah, definitely. She'll probably want one afterwards.
Yeah. Aww.
So Amber, your main fashion battle with your mum was that you wanted her to look less like a teenager and more like a mum.
Yeah.
Oh, should we see if your wishes come true?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's say you come to me and we'll see your new look mum. Lisa, will you join us in here, please?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Do you like it?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you like the boots?
Yeah, I like the boots, and I like all of it really. And the hair looks better.
We've stripped Lisa of her skimpy cyber clubwear and replaced it with a feminine yet funky dress. Her shapely legs carry off the bold coloured tights and subtle ankle boot. The flicky brunette bob gives an impression of warmth and volume.
How are you feeling, Lisa?
My heart is pounding out of my chest. You know, I don't know. I haven't got a clue what they've done. So I'm really nervous now.
Would you like to see the new you then?
Yes, okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, here is the new revamped you.
Oh, I actually quite like it.
Hey!
I wouldn't go to like one if I'd go to a club like it.
You're happy?
Yeah, I quite like it. I do like it.
What do you think of the hair?
It is different. It's different. It's got rid of all the ends and, you know, looks in better condition, shiny. Yeah.
It's better than what you used to wear. It's more like mature than what you used to wear. It's much better.
Lisa, very important question for you now. Will you embrace this new look and wave goodbye to the skimpy cyber club look?
Yes. And no, I'm going to keep the clothes locked in the cupboard just in case Amber decides that she wants them in another 10 years' time. Because you know what they say, all the old stuff comes back in.
No, that's just your excuse to keep them.
Does she look more like your mum now?
Yeah.
So this has been Hotter Than My Daughter, where 5 new style identities were created, but were they kept? Let's have a look at the ladies now.
Laura has kept her dark locks and injected some shape and colour into her wardrobe. However, Gaynor has gone straight back to her full face and makeup and plunging necklines. And she's still hitting the town with Kate. Lisa loves being a brunette, and although she's still raving, they've reached a fashion compromise, and she now never wears the hairy wig boots when out with Amber.
Join me next time on Hotter Than My Daughter for more serious style rivalries.
In the past, you may have seen Will